Alright, some of you are having trouble downloading the zip file and understanding what to do with it. A zip file is just a package of other files so that I can post it on Blackboard and with one download. So when you click on the zip file, it should try to download to your PC. I already downloaded here to my download folder. So I'm not going to do that again. Well, I'll just save the second one. And then whenever you open your download folder, you should see that it's in there as a zip file, and if you double click it, it shows you what is contained in the zip file. I can't open these into JGrasp within here. I have to extract them. So you need to click on the Extract tab for Windows to know where to put them. When you click on Extract, you should see an Extract All button. And that's just allowing you to decide where you're going to put those on your computer. So I'll put them again in my download folder into another folder called Lab05A and click Extract. So those are the ones you want to open. Make sure you're not opening from the zip file. JGrasp won't compile as anything out of the zip file. So then you can go into JGrasp and open these two. Alright, so now I have my utils open in JGrasp and I have Lab05A open in JGrasp. Now your job is to complete the methods that are on here. You don't have to do anything else except complete the shell that's been done for you. Now the purpose of this file is to have all these methods completed. So I made one up called SOPL, and just to do a quick print line. And then so I made up another one called, of course, SOP. So to complete SOP, it's just system.out.print rather than print line. And then whatever string is the parameter here. So as you work on this one, you can compile it. It'll compile. But it won't play. So if you try to play this one, it says there's no main method here because the main method is located over here in Lab05A. So if you want to test SOPL, this is how this one tested SOPL. You'll notice this is a new line that we just talked about briefly in class. This connects your lab with the myutils that you're also working on. So the M is the variable to reference myutils. So anytime you want to use anything from the other program, you just put an M dot on the front and that will call those methods. So if you want to print hello world, which is the new SOP that I just wrote, I would type m.sop hello world. And then play it to test that method. So when it plays, I get, this is Lab05A, and then also hello world. So these are all your test cases to run the methods that you're going to be writing. I didn't do test cases for every thing. You may have to think of some more ways to use test cases in here. But the myutils, then you go to the next one, and it's called random. So it tells you in the comments what your job is to do is to choose a random number between A and B. If A is less than B, A is the minimum, B is the maximum. If B is less than A, B is the minimum, A is the maximum. So you'll have to write that method. And then whenever you think you finished it, then you go to Lab5A and you test it. So if you want to test a random number, you would test it like this. System.out.println m.randnum and give it a couple of numbers, 40 and 80. So you should get a random number between 40 and 80 when that runs. And if you do 80-40, you should get also a random number in that range. So then you just keep working on your methods and testing them in the driver here. And then there's more methods. So these are all empty methods. There's nothing new here that you haven't seen before. You just need to make it work with the driver. Hope this helps.